Hello, I'm Lindsay Gustin. Welcome to the show. Today we've invited back Songtham, and he's chef owner of Elephant Jumps, and that's in Falls Church, Virginia. Today he'll be making us a Thai menu. So thank you for coming back.
Thank you for having me back.
So you're from Thailand, right?
Yes, I am from Thailand.
So tell us about the Elephant Jumps.
Certainly, Elephant Jumps is a Thai restaurant. We are in the market for 4 years now. We've been serving Thai food, and just recently we put also some of the authentic Thai menu adding to the menu at the restaurant.
Oh, that is great. So how did you get started?
4 years ago, my wife and I have some saving, so we decided to open up a restaurant. But before that, because we love eating the food, so we just cook the food for ourselves, and we sharing that with friends, and most of the friends like the food, so that's why we opened up the restaurant.
So that was a good idea, and doing well, right?
Yep, not bad at all.
So what are you making today?
Certainly, today I will show you how to make a shrimp soup, a Thai spicy shrimp soup. It's called TomYumGoong, and also make some PadThaiGoong, which is a Pad Thai shrimp, and at the end we'll make some of the banana dessert. Banana in a syrup as a dessert.
Sounds good. This is all on your menu, right?
Yes, certainly.
Yeah. So we'll be right back with today's recipes. So first we'll go over our ingredients.
Yes, certainly. When you make a Tom Yum Goong, you start off with a shrimp, tails, preferably with the tails on, and you have Thai herbs. This is galanga, bird's eye chilies, lemongrass, some shallots, and kaffir lime leaves. This is white mushroom. We should slice them up. We have some fresh squeezed lime juice, the tomatoes, fish sauce, and of course the Thai chili paste, like preserved chili paste. This is how we have it.
Well, you got some nice ingredients there.
Yes, certainly. These are all make good flavor when you have the Thai spicy shrimp soup.
Okay.
Yeah, and so when we make the soup, we will have some of the broth in the pot. And
so this chicken broth, huh?
Yeah, this is chicken broth, and sometimes when you make it, if you are vegetarian, you can substitute the chicken broth with the vegetable broth too.
Oh, okay. That's
and then
good.
just leave off the shrimp to make the mushroom soup.
Yeah,
for example,
that would be good.
How about if we start this up by turn on the heat?
All right.
To heat up the broth. And so I would say we start off with put Thai herbs into the broth. This is the
lemongrass.
Yes. And for the bigger piece, I mean, we may crush it this.
Oh, I see.
To get the flavor into the.
Take the flavor on, yeah.
Right. I'll do a few pieces of this.
Oh, I see. That's a good idea, yeah.
Right. Otherwise, when you put it in, it's kind of take longer time to get the flavor.
Oh, this will get the flavor. I see that,
right.
yeah. Okay.
Smaller one is okay. You can just simply put those in.
That's spicy, huh?
Yes, it depends. This is an option. If you like it really spicy,
No,
you may
not
put.
too spicy.
Yep, maybe put more. But for me, I think we put 5 of this.
5.
Yeah, bird's eye chili to make the spicy flavor of the soup. This is the shallots. I would also crush this.
Okay. Oh, here's some great authentic items here.
Yeah, certainly. When you make the soup, first you have to boil and get the herbs flavor into the broth.
Oh, yeah.
And then later on, after you add other stuff up, then I mean it will be in the soup. The flavor will be in the soup.
These are unusual here. Right.
Kaffir lime leaves.
Yeah, really.
Yep.
Where do you get these?
This one we get from our supplier. But for you guys, when you make this at home, you will possibly be able to find this at Thai supermarket or Vietnamese supermarket, but not Korean, not Chinese supermarket.
But they add a lot of flavor, huh?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
And so we are waiting until the
and that
boil
boils
up.
up. Okay,
That's right.
we'll be right back. So now you've added the mushroom and the shrimp.
That's right. So after you cook that for about 5 minutes, this is what you're gonna see. At this point, I'll add some of the tomatoes into the. It depends. This is the option. You can put this onto the
Okay.
soup, and then I'll add the. This is the fresh lime juice,
Okay.
and all of the measurement. I mean, you have it on Lindsay's website.
Yes.
And when you cook Thai food, the best is, I mean, you have to judge it by you taste the food, okay?
Yes.
See if you like it or it is to your favor. This
Okay.
is the
Not too spicy.
Right. This is the chili paste, the preserved chili paste.
Okay.
And when you use something like this, I
Oh,
would
that add
recommend.
color.
Yep. That is why. That is the color that you see at the restaurant.
Yes, I like that.
And you stir up a little bit to get
Oh, it
all
looks
this
beautiful.
mix. That's right.
That is really beautiful. And this is how you serve it here in
That's
the bowl?
right. That's right.
Boy, what an aroma too.
Yep. All of the herbs will extract those aroma, the flavor. And let me taste a little bit.
Perfect, huh?
Yep. Let me add a little bit of this.
I like that color too.
You do?
It's all very colorful.
Yep. That's right. Now we have the TomYumGoong ready.
Okay, so you're going to put in this bowl. This is how it's served at Elephant Jumps?
Yes.
Let's see. So you get it.
You can put some of the herbs in just to garnish the
Yeah,
bowl.
and you got a shrimp in there.
That's right.
Boy, that is a nice soup.
It is.
Very pretty. Ah, beautiful.
And what we need, we put some of the cilantro
Oh,
as the
yes.
garnish at the end. Possibly make it more colorful.
Yeah, I
So-
like
so-
the cilantro.
Yeah, chop this up a little bit. And how we make.
Nice and fresh, too.
That's right. And put a little bit of this on top.
Ah, how
Now,
pretty.
green and orange, it's contrast.
Yeah,
There you go. A bowl of TomYumGoong.
very good. So what we have next?
We're gonna make Pad Thai, the basic popular Thai dish. We'll make noodle Pad Thai with shrimp, PadThaiGoong.
Sounds good. Be right back. The recipes we're making on today's show are available on my website, that's chefsrecipe.org. And we're here now with our chef owner, Songtham, and he's from the Elephant Jumps. So let's go over our ingredients now.
Yes, certainly. Now we're gonna make the PadThaiGoong or shrimp Pad Thai. Two parts of making this Pad Thai. This is the sauce that we're making. Start off with the tamarind juice. Sometimes in the market you can see some of the tamarind juice in paste, but I
you
would
can?
yes, you can find that. But I would recommend you to get the tamarind juice, because if you get the juice, then you know the measurement of how
Oh,
many
it's
you have to
easier,
put
right,
in.
yeah.
That's right. And we have to make the Pad Thai sauce. We have some of the tamarind juice, some sugar, fish sauce, and a little bit of paprika. This is option, because
Really?
when you put a little bit of paprika, will make the noodle look beautiful in color.
Color, yes.
Yes. And once we get the sauce prepared, this is the ingredient for the noodles.
Okay.
You need some oil, a little bit of oil, some shallots chop up,
Peanuts, I see.
some broth to soften the noodles. You need some sweet chopped sweet radish that mix up with some of the red tofu. Okay, you need some of the bean sprout, shrimp, noodles, and this is the chive, and an egg to cook pad thai.
Wow.
Right.
And you have these, this is the
Yeah,
noodles,
this is the noodle kind. For you that you cook at home, when you are looking for the noodle, I would recommend you to get this kind. This is the pho noodle, and this is authentic, and this is exactly the same way that we would
the
cook
same way.
in Thailand. But I mean, many restaurants they don't use this kind, and this is a good one. I would recommend.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So now start off with the
Yeah.
sauce.
Okay, the sauce now.
We have the recipe on Lindsay website. You may check more details on that. So what I have to do, I start off with the tamarind juice.
Yeah. I bet that's a nice flavor, huh?
Yep. Tamarind sauce and sugar.
Sugar, huh?
Mix in. Fish sauce.
Fish sauce, oh yeah.
Thank you. And I would put like about half of the teaspoon of paprika in just to add the color to the noodles.
Yeah,
but this is an
beautiful color.
That's right. This is an option, but it's up to you that you like to mix that in or not. Lindsay, would you mix this for me, please?
Okay, I'll mix this up for you.
Yes. Let me move this away so we can see what we have here.
Wow, and this is on your menu, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Boy, that's pretty, huh?
Right. It's almost there.
Now I got to really mix it up, huh?
That's right, because we don't want the granulated sugar. We want everything dissolved in the sauce.
Yeah, right. So when you make it at Elephant Jumps, do you use a wok?
Yes, we cook it with the wok, but in this studio, we can use only this type of
So a
non-stick
pan will
the
work
pan.
just as well.
That's right, but we
Okay.
need something faster at a restaurant, so
Oh yeah, the wok would be quicker, yeah.
yep, certainly. So now once we warm this,
Warm
we
it
have to
up.
warm it up.
Okay,
It's almost there. So we may start off with some of the oil.
the oil, okay. But it goes very quickly though, doesn't it?
That's right.
Yeah,
We have some of the chopped shallots put in.
the shallots.
Now you can hear the sizzling. Nice.
I bet this is very popular on your menu.
That's right.
Yeah.
And this is a popular dish at any restaurant, any Thai restaurant. It's simple. It's not spicy dish at all. Most of the folks like this
They like this,
pad
yeah.
Thai noodles, certainly.
Okay.
And I stir this a little bit just to
Just
get it
the-
cooked. Yeah.
Cooked a little bit, right. So translucent, yeah. Okay. Sounds good. So what's the next ingredient?
I would put the shrimp.
Okay. And the tails on?
Yeah, with the tails on.
Yeah.
For the nice presentation at the end.
Oh, they don't take long.
No.
Yeah.
Now we can smell the shallot cooked, so
Yeah,
I will
I
knock
can.
and put one egg into
Now I
the,
put an
the
egg in.
pan.
Okay. Okay.
Thank
I got
you.
it. Okay. We have to stir that up.
A little bit. Flip the shrimp over to cook.
Yeah, I
the
see they're
side.
getting brown already.
Right.
Yeah. So you just want to stir that a little bit, the
Yeah,
egg, huh?
just to cook the egg.
So that
and
you
the
can
shrimp.
still taste it, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
At this point, when you see everything halfway cooked, then you can add the
The
noodles in.
Wow.
The measurement is on the website, so you can check that measurement now.
Yeah. Boy, but
And while
those will
we-
cook down quickly, huh?
Right. Once we put this in, even this is fresh noodles, I'll add a little broth. You can put water, but I prefer you to put the broth that will make the pad thai even taste better.
Yeah, it's a little flavor to it. Yeah, right.
And when the tip is when you add the broth, you add little at a time. Don't put a lot.
Oh,
Otherwise,
yeah.
when the pan
Yes.
cool down, then the noodle is kind of take longer to cook.
Oh, they
and it's
do.
not taste good.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Wow. That looks good so far, yeah.
Thank you. Now, when you see the noodle getting soft,
Yeah, I see that. That was quick. Yeah.
right, and then you add
Add
the
the sauce.
sauce. In.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Put 7 of this, but you can taste the flavor. Remember when you cook Thai food,
Yes.
basis. When you taste the food and
Yes.
make sure that it is to your flavor. The more you eat Thai food, you know what is good
What
flavor.
you like,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So you could put more or less of the sauce
That
in.
is right.
Right.
But
according
you have to
your
taste it.
Yeah.
Now the noodles start absorbing the
I
sauce.
can see
in.
that, yeah. They
Right.
turn color, yeah.
Why
Right.
we also can stir.
Yeah. So you kind of like it medium, huh?
That's right.
Yeah.
And now you stir the
Now
shrimp
you
also
can-
in too.
Get after you've done that, you put the pasta in there, yeah.
Get another one.
Oh, yeah, you got to get it all together, huh?
Almost there. And now you add the chopped radish
Oh,
and
okay.
tofu in.
Oh, that's tofu too, huh? Okay,
And when it's almost cooked,
okay.
you put the bean sprout and put some of the chopped chives,
Okay, boy, looking good.
and then you add the
That's
custard
enough.
peanuts, and you stir, make sure that they are
Okay, we'll be right
Get-
back. Our shrimp pad thai is plated up. It looks beautiful.
Yes, that's right. So after we cook, we plated that up, and then we will add some of the bean sprout, custard peanut, a piece of lime, banana flour, and also some chive to make this pad thai. This is authentic pad
It's
thai.
beautiful, right?
Certainly. Thank
and
you.
that's how it's served at the elephant jumps.
Yes.
Gorgeous, right.
So now we will move next to the a dessert that we are making.
Okay.
So we move this slightly.
We'll start out with our dessert.
Yeah, that's right. And we will start off with a pot on the heat. Start off with the high heat first. We make the measurement of this. This is sugar.
Sugar.
This is a cup of sugar.
Okay.
And we put that in. We will need some water to make the banana in syrup. And I would measure this for also a cup. Add water up into the water to make simple syrup.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right. Okay.
And then we will let it heat up. While we are waiting for that, I will make the topping. After we make the banana in syrup, we will need some topping of coconut cream with salt.
Yeah.
You can get some sort of this type of coconut cream in the can, and then I would we already opened this up.
Oh,
And let's see, we will put the coconut cream. Later on, we will put this into the microwave.
oh, okay.
So I would say we put like some of the,
Oh, to get it to melt down.
that's right. And we want this salty.
Okay.
We make salty coconut cream. You add a little bit of salt, like let's say about half of the can of coconut milk with about half of the teaspoon for the salt, and I'll
Okay.
microwave this for about 20 seconds.
Okay. And this here is our coconut milk that you used, huh? So where do you purchase this here?
There you go.
So where do we purchase this?
You can get this from Chinese supermarket or Korean supermarket, and you'll
Okay.
find this. They have it on shelf It's
And you
very
just
common.
used a half a can, and now it's in the microwave for a
That's
few
right.
seconds.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right. Okay. And so while we're waiting for the sugar to dissolve, stir a little bit.
So it says to thicken up a little bit?
That's right. As soon as this dissolve, we'll put the banana in. But this is kind of slow cook. This is plantain. When we put into the syrup and we cook, we will take about 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh,
And so
okay.
we want to change the starch in banana to become translucent, and the syrup get into the
I
banana.
see. Sounds
That's how we
good.
would do. And in Thai, this is authentic Thai dessert. It's called KluayChaerm.
Oh, okay.
The
good.
sugar is dissolved. This is good enough. And now I'll dump all of the banana into the
Yeah, these are
pot.
plantains, huh?
Yep.
They're different than a banana.
That's right. It's kind of
Yeah.
it's harder and it's get more starch in the
Is
banana.
it?
itself.
That's a difference?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what it is. And so why I have that in the pot, and we will let that boil and cook for 45 minutes to an hour. You have to see if it is translucent. That is the time that you know that the banana is ready.
Oh,
Now
okay.
let me turn back and get the
So we
coconut
have to put a
cream
cover
of the
on this?
microwave. No, you don't have to.
No
You just
cover.
let it cook like
Okay.
that. Make sure that it's not overcooked. Now we get
I
our
see. That came out nice and creamy.
right. We get the cream of coconut with salt in it, and we will topping that at the end after we cook of
After
this
these
45 minutes or an hour.
Okay, we'll be right back. We're in the dining area now, and we finished up with plantains, like beautiful.
Thank
so
you.
tell us what you made today. Review.
Certainly. So the first one that I made, that was the TomYumGoong or Thai spicy shrimp soup. So basically we put a lot of herbs into that soup, and some shrimp and some mushroom in that. This is a popular Thai soup. You can find it everywhere, every Thai restaurant, and
Really?
also in Thailand. Yes,
Really? You can, huh?
really is. So this is the first one that I made. The second one was the PadThaiGoong or shrimp pad thai. We cook this exactly the same way that we have in Thailand.
Really?
Yes. And after you learn how to make sauce yourself, you may find the sauce everywhere in the supermarket, but now you know how to make the sauce by your own. And we have a shrimp in this noodle pad thai, and at the end I garnish those with some of the banana flour, some chive, some of the bean sprout and crusted peanut, and a piece of lime to garnish that up.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
And our dessert.
Right, and the dessert is the plantain in syrup. I would put a Thai banana if I would cook in Thailand, but over here, yes, we can find the plantain in supermarket, Chinese supermarket or Korean supermarket. We can get plantain all the time, and after 45 minutes cook, the plantain will look translucent like that, and then we add the coconut cream on top of that plantain to make KluayChaerm or Thai dessert. Banana in
'Cause that's
syrup.
good. It gives
Yeah.
a sweetness to it too.
That's right, and so
Yeah.
we can serve that either hot or cold.
You
so
can?
up to you. We
Okay.
can. Yes, certainly.
I see. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to taste my soup now.
Yep.
Now there's Oz's mushroom here.
How was it?
Very good.
Oh,
Different,
great.
nice flavor.
Thank you.
So, what kind of wine would you serve with this?
Yes, certainly. We have 6 different kind of wines.
You do?
Yes, we are a small restaurant, but we make sure whenever we choose the wine, we make good selection. We have some of the wines that been imported from Austrian, and we
Really?
have some of the wine from Sonoma County. And so,
Great.
yes, and all of them, they're all good and pair well with Thai food that we serve at the restaurant.
Wow, that is so nice. So, what are your hours there?
The hours you can get to the restaurant from 11:30 until 9:30. That is the time that the kitchen closed. But you can hang around for another half of an hour
Really?
until we really close the dining room.
Oh, that is nice.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, we extend our hour for another half of an hour. The
good.
kitchen will close at 10 o'clock at
Well,
night.
that is nice. Huh?
Yes.
And it's easy to get to and very easy parking right
Yes,
out front?
certainly. Yes, yes.
Great. So, what else do you have on your menu?
Oh, certainly. Now, like I said from the beginning of the show, that now we add a more authentic Thai onto our menu. You can get something like slow cooked pork curry, which is hang lei curry. We cook the pork for good 5 hours.
Wow.
The time on this show is not enough
That
for me
must
to put
be
that
good.
up.
We'll
Yes,
have to come
certainly.
and try that.
Yes, certainly. When you get a
Yeah.
chance, stop by the restaurant, then you
Yeah.
can be able to try
Yeah,
this.
well, I'll put up your address now.
Yes, certainly.
And it's Elephant Jumps Thai Restaurant, 8110A Arlington Boulevard, Falls Church, Virginia, 703-942-6600. And I'm going to put up my website because these recipes are available on my website, and that's chefsrecipes.org. So, well, thank you again for coming back.
No,
It's
thank you
great.
for having me today.
And remember, until next time, good eating.